Hello, everybody. My name is 96JJM, or Josh. Most of my friends like to call me Josh. I might post this on YouTube, and if it is on YouTube, actually, you know what? I am going to post these on YouTube. No editing, no things getting cut out, no things getting put in. This is just me, full on, full voice. And right now, I'm just going to talk about what I'm doing, what's happening, and what all that I hope to achieve for later on in the future. And the reason why I'm doing these voice recordings, which is basically my type of little podcast for practice. So it's what I'm going to be doing. It's my practice for podcasting. Also going to be helping me speaking. So because I tend to speak too fast and mix up all my words. So I'm going to talk about what happened today. Well, nothing much really happened today. What all I did was, what I'm trying to make my morning routine. My morning routine is it's basically me waking up in the morning, getting up. Since I have Herbalife products, I drink a shake. I'll take my tablets, and then I went straight to the YMCA gym to go work out. And there's this guy that I didn't meet over there. I was in MMA for a little bit, and he did show up there. And then I stopped going to MMA, and he started going to the Y again. And I ended up having a job at the Y. Long story on that. I'll probably get to that later. So I met the guy at the Y. And I started talking to him. As I was working, I remember seeing him a long time ago when I was in MMA. That he would go to the Y. And he was a big dude. He was fat, Or he wasn't fat, but he had a belly. He had a stomach on him. And so I asked him. I was like, hey, man, I see you doing the same stuff every day. And I see that, you're in real good shape. What are you doing? And so that's when, he said, meet me on the next day. And I was like, all right, I'll meet you on the next day, and we'll do the workouts. He was telling me everything that he went through that day. But he does his workouts for 2 hours long. So 2 hours long, I didn't catch everything as well. But the next day I ended up going and I started doing the workouts, and lo and behold, they were 2 hours long, and I was exhausted. I mean, this is a 250, almost 50-pound guy doing these 2-hour workouts. It's nothing that is too extreme, but it did have a lot of stuff to do. It consisted a lot on strength, a lot of holding. It's the pull down bar, holding that down, putting it on a certain weight. And since I've been doing that, I've noticed myself becoming a lot stronger. I'm actually losing a lot of weight now. He showed me this program, not that exactly a program, but he showed me this diet thing, which he calls it's just his way of life now, because it's how he eats on a regular basis, which is what I plan to do. What I plan to put myself into is to put myself in that regular basis so I can start losing weight just continuously, along with my products helping me out too. But I started doing it, and I started going on that exact same program thing that he's doing, and I've already lost. Well, I had started on a Friday, and today is it's been a week. Today's Friday. So I started then, and I had lost 14 pounds already. Keep in mind that most of it is water weight that I've lost. I've been drinking a lot more water. I've been eating the way I'm supposed to. I've been working out often. Those 2-hour workouts, my strength has increased. My products came in just yesterday, and I've been taking them ever since. I took them 4 times already. 2 yesterday and 2 today. And I've just been doing that basically. But it gets difficult Since I've been doing that program, I've only been doing it for a couple days. But just having to control what you eat. You have to make sure you know what you're gonna do. Oh, and also with the program, or it's not. I wouldn't say it's not a program, but it's a diet plan. It's what you eat. It's your daily food that you have to eat every day. So with that food that I eat, I have to drink this grapefruit juice. I'm not too big of a fan of grapefruit juice. I just don't like the aftertaste it gives me. I drank it at McDonald's when I was with my sister. My sister wanted something to eat, so I took it to McDonald's and I was like, oh, like shit, I need grapefruit juice. So I went to go get it, and then I just asked for a cup of water, and I ended up pouring the grapefruit juice in there, and then I took a sip, and I was like, oh, this is probably gonna be good because my father actually likes grapefruit juice, but he doesn't actually like the grapefruit. Just the fruit itself. So I tried it out and I didn't like it. But, excuse me. But I guess it's just your taste buds. It takes a while for it to kind of get used to it because now I kind of like it. I can drink it now and it tastes pretty good. It's supposed to help the burning process go on in my stomach. Or something like that. That's what the website says, is that it helps the body process just go on and burn the fat. So, eating your salad twice a day, drinking that juice with every meal. And then on top of that, I've been drinking my shakes as well. So I've been keeping myself very hydrated. And so what got me to get up and actually start this recording, this practice podcast, is me just I was on YouTube, and it's almost 11 o'clock right now. So I went onto YouTube on the phone that I'm recording on, and I saw there's this man named Kevin Smith. I even posted the video. There's this man named Kevin Smith that inspired me, basically, because all he did really was podcasting. So I was thinking, why don't I make this podcasting a regular thing, and maybe I'll enjoy it. I am enjoying it right now. I'm almost 8 minutes in, and I'm actually really liking it. Just getting to sit here, or I'm actually standing right now. I'm in my kitchen right next, and we have a TV in our kitchen. Because, we can't go without TV, but we don't ever use it. The Roku's on it. My mom uses it when she's cooking, and then it's off usually whenever we're eating here at the table. But I'm just here in my kitchen on the counter, and I'm just talking. So I'm wondering how this whole podcasting thing works. I actually like what I'm doing, and hopefully later on I can get some people to start talking with me, ask them questions and see how it goes, because I still really want to do those interviews with new YouTubers or whatever, just talking to them, see how things go, doing video chats with them and posting it on YouTube and see how all that goes. But for now, I'm probably just going to grab a friend, talk to them, see how things go, create ideas. Because this man, Kevin Smith, how it inspired me was he does these podcasts and he loves to do them. He did it for a living for a good while. And with those podcasts, he would create ideas. Just talking to a friend of his, he would just create an idea and boom, he'd make a movie. Just right there. Just boom, he'd think of the movie and he'd start writing stuff down, making the scripts and whatever, and then boom, there he goes, he got the movie. There's a movie called Tusk that he made. I guess it's with a man getting stuffed in a walrus suit and then he's stuck in it or something like that, which I really want to see because, he brought it up. He talked about it. He said it was the biggest thing that was going on at the time, and I really wanted to see it. So I wanted to see how that goes. But for now, I'm only 20 years old. Right? I just turned 20. So I'm going to start doing these podcasts, bring a friend, bring friends if I have many that are with me at the time, and just start trying to get these out to YouTube daily. See how things go. See how it all goes. And hopefully, you all there that are listening to this like it. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I don't know how it's going to be. I don't know what's going to happen. All I need is some support from you guys. Just to try, just so I can get things rolling. Give me some feedback. Tell me what I need to work on. Tell me how I need to work on things. My speech, what do I need to work on? Talking wise. Do I need to quit saying all the time? Because I know I do that a lot. I get lost in what I'm trying to say, or I don't know what to think of next, and I'm just start saying random crap. Like right now, this man, he's doing that program, and he sent me a picture because on this program, you eat what you have to eat for the 2 weeks, right? So you're eating it for the 2 weeks, and you only get 2 days off. You can take a week off to let your body, so it doesn't get so too used to the food that you're eating, so you can keep burning the fat. Excuse me. So you can keep burning the fat, but he takes 2 days off, so that way he can munch on whatever he wants. And when I say whatever he wants, I mean he'll grab a whole freaking pizza and start eating. He'll go to McDonald's and buy 3 things and start eating them if he's hungry. So I just think that's crazy. Like, that's something that I want to do, because I've always lived my life in MMA thinking, oh, you can't eat this, or you can't eat this. You can't eat much at all, just veggies. So I would just fill myself up on veggies, and it's if you've ever tried living on veggies, also with meat, I didn't go vegetarian or anything, but I would eat meat too. But I was trying not to gain any weight because at the time I was 250 exactly. I was 250. Joined MMA with a buddy of mine that he was already in it, and he got me real interested in it. I joined MMA and lost about. I lost about 60 pounds. So I'm not going to do the math right now. Or here, I'm going to grab my calculator because I'm not too good with math, just straight up in my head. But I was 250, and I went all the way down to 180. Exactly 180. So I had lost a total of 70 pounds. 70 pounds I had lost in MMA. I was working out 5 times a day, eating very little. Had no energy, but I was still trying to keep on going because I was trying to make weight for these fights that were coming up. My coach was telling me that I needed to make weight, so I was like, well, shit, how am I supposed to make weight? I don't know how to lose weight, like the right way. So I just, I looked up a bunch of stuff, a bunch of things were telling me, don't eat this, don't eat this, and so I just went on like an eating strike. I didn't starve myself too bad, but I did starve myself. So from me starving myself, I had lost about 50 pounds after, they had told me about the whole fights were coming up. So I had lost 50 pounds, and I thought I was looking pretty good. I was able to do like the most pull-ups I've ever done in my life was 13. I mean, some people might not think that's a lot, but for a guy that's been fat all his life, being young and being real fat, always being made fun of and stuff, and actually getting to that point where, oh, I can do 13 pull-ups now. I can do push-ups with my arms really close to each other. I can do so many sit-ups. I can hold on the bar for like 15 minutes. I was able to do a lot of stuff. I was literally going out of town and just sparring with pro fighters and beating them. Not so much, doing big competitions or anything, but just doing just doing sparring with just these pro fighters and winning. Getting a lot of comments from my coaches and all their coaches saying that, wow, you made that look easy. I wouldn't say I was the best that I'm gloating or anything right now, but I was pretty good. I was in it for about 2 years. My mindset was fully focused on training and fighting. All I did was go to school. Right after school, I'd go straight to the MMA. Or not right after. Because, okay, school got out around 3:50. No. Yeah, 3:50. Because I was in middle school at the time. So I got out around 3:50. Being in middle school, I got out around 3:50. Be home for like maybe an hour. I'd eat right when I get home. I'd eat something small, like some carrots or broccoli. And then I'd go straight to MMA at 5:30, knowing that class didn't start till 7:30. And so I would go to class 5:30, and I'd work out there. I'd run around the building, do a mile or two, go inside back in the building because my coach was teaching Taekwondo classes. And sometimes I would go and do it with them, but most of the time I would be in the back, just hitting the bags, or not the speed bag because we couldn't hit the speed bag. But most of the time I would just be hitting the bag, just hitting it. So, excuse me, I keep burping. I mean, that was that really. I mean, I felt like I was living the life. Because, I mean, I was happy. For once in my life, girls actually were coming to me and wanting to hang out with me and wanted just to be with me and they weren't getting jealous of each other. They were all hanging around me, just different girls that didn't know each other, and I felt like a freaking pimp. I felt like a freaking king right there. And I was just like, damn, I wouldn't go back to it, but I mean, that feeling was amazing. Just and there were girls that hated each other that got along just to be near me. You know how crazy that is? I mean, I think that's really crazy. But I was in middle school at the time. So, I mean, it's nothing too big. I mean, we were young, dumb, stupid-minded. Everybody just wanted to have sex in middle school. I mean, that's just how things go, But I'm getting almost to 20 minutes because that's how as long as I want to keep it right now. Just until I can build up more character in myself. I'm kind of teaching myself to talk more, to be more character-like. I mean, that's what you want to see, or that's what you want to hear in this case. It's more character-like. So, I'm going to keep it at 20 minutes. We're running close on time now. So, I'm going to end it here in a couple minutes. And all I want to do is talk about how amazing things are going right now. I mean, I'm not making tons of money. I only got a part-time job at the YMCA. I'm making minimum wage. I am getting to be somewhat of a personal trainer right now. But being 240, I mean, come on. Who wants a... Or I'm actually 236 right now. Probably a little bit more because I ate a lot just a while ago. That's why I keep burping. But nobody wants a trainer that's unfit themselves. So my goal is to be fit myself, and also with the Herbalife that I'm doing, possibly make many more sales, because that's one of my main dreams right there, is to use this Herbalife and make it a tool to make a fortune. I want to be able to travel. I want to be able to step on stages. I want to be able to talk to thousands of people, even though I'm deathly afraid to talk to just a crowd. But just getting in that mindset and making yourself do it is all the more better. I want to thank you all for listening. If you got this far, please leave a like, drop a comment, even dislike it if you'd like. I'd really appreciate it. Please support me on this podcast because I'm trying. I'm going to try and keep trying to get these out and just talk and see how things go. Because I do want to make this a thing. This is only my practice podcast. My real ones will be coming soon. Thank you. I'll talk to y'all on the next one. Please comment if y'all enjoyed it. Please comment if y'all didn't. Thank you. Bye.